Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of Heart to Heart and I am very glad to see you here. My name is Mandy. If you have not seen my channel before, here I am. So anyway, today I want to cover something that has been very difficult for me. So I have been dealing with a lot of disabilities, one of which is a partial paralysis in my leg from an injury that I had in 2015. Then I also have type 2 diabetes. I also have fibromyalgia, and I have a post-concussive disorder from 2017, as well as a recent car wreck that I had on Labor Day this year. And so that compounded having different issues related to that. And related to the knee, I also have drop foot, which means that I don't have control of being able to lift my foot. So I can only lift it a little bit. So if you imagine that this is my foot and it's on the ground, then I can't, it drops down like this. So that's why it's called drop foot. So, round up here, right where my wrist is, right? And so then I can lift my foot about like that. So normally speaking, you can lift it above zero. You can lift it above the ground and, sometimes like that. And I can't do that. I can only keep it, about here. Not only that, but now my toes have begun to curl under. So imagine this is my big toe. These are my little toes over on the other side, and they're curling under. And so then when I try to walk, my foot's hanging down, but also these toes are hanging under. So they catch on the floor and trip me. And so I have been dealing with that. And just today I went in and talked to my physical therapist for my ankle, as well as my physical therapist for my neck, related to the car wreck that we had. I had a neck injury, and so I found out that it is causing issues with my vision, as well as migraines and pain in my neck, my back, my shoulders, various things. So that is very difficult to deal with, having all of that stuff happen at once. It's very difficult having all of that happen at once. And having these appointments, I'm finding out more and more that things are happening that may change my career path. They may change how much I'm able to do on my day-to-day life, and all these different things that could change permanently for me. And for some reason, up until this point, it didn't really hit me. When I injured my knee, I wasn't able to feel my entire leg from halfway through my quad, my upper thigh, down to my foot. I could not feel it. There's a movie that I remember about a gal being pregnant, and she couldn't feel anything after the epidural, the medicine that they gave her for pain reliever. And she took a fork and stabbed herself in the leg and said, "See, I can't feel anything." And I actually did that in the hospital. It's like, can't feel anything. I didn't have that reaction of, oh my gosh, I can't feel anything. It was more like, whatever. And it never really hit me that that is what had happened, that it was going to be like that for the rest of my life. It was more of a calm realization, okay, I got hurt. They're going to fix it. It'll be fine. And it really wasn't. And it's going to have that effect on me for the rest of my life. I am not going to be able to run ever again. I am not going to be able to jump, to skip, to be able to do most of that. I will not be able to dance anymore, where I used to do some dancing, ballroom, and, just some different things that used to make me the person that I was. And now, granted, not all things make a person the person that they are. You can still be yourself if you have disabilities. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I experienced severe loss for me. And I am just now realizing after 4 years that it happened, and that all of this stuff, the thyroid cancer, the fibromyalgia, the diabetes, all of it has happened and changed everything about me practically. And it has reduced how much I can do the things that I love and how much I want to participate in just life. So it has been a very hard couple of weeks for me, because it has just hit me like a brick wall. And there's no rhyme or reason for why it hit me when it did. It just did. It's been 4 years. 4 years that this stuff has been going on, and it just now hit me. That just seems ridiculous, but it's true. It's just now hitting me, and I am having a hard time, but I still want to help people. I still want to try and be an inspiration to help people move past these difficulties that they may be having. And so I want to share what's going on with me. I want to share not every single detail, but the things that I've struggled with, so that people that are going through the same thing can have someone acknowledge that this stuff actually does happen. I think part of the reason that it's just now hitting me is that right now, this couple of weeks, these last 3 weeks, I have been getting confirmed that all of this stuff is happening, that it's going to be at a point where it's not going to get any better. And you always have this hope that things will get better than they were. And I'm at the point where, no, this is it. And while I remain positive around other people, now I am going through that feeling of loss. And it's hard. I have to say, it's really hard. I'm on the verge of tears almost all the time. And I am embarrassed by that. And I really shouldn't be, because, as everybody says that knows me, I sort of deserve to be able to cry and get upset about it. But I don't want to. Um, I don't like letting myself get into that rut of feeling sorry for myself, because then I just start dwelling on everything, and it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. And so I think about things that make me happy. I think about my kids. I think about my pets. I think about my family. I think about art and singing, and I just do whatever I can to help other people because that makes me happy. And right now, the thing that makes me happy is talking to you. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to me. And if you're going through this right now, I sincerely am sorry. It is a very difficult thing to go through. And believe me that I truly do care for you. And I truly am sorry that you're going through this. It is a difficult, difficult time. And so I want to let you know that you are cared about, you are special, and you're a wonderful individual. See you next time. Bye.